All right, welcome back. Baby Week continues, and before the baby comes the baby shower. O Events has you covered from party themes and tablescapes. Just a beautiful setup of everything right now. Megan Chandler and Kaylee Hopkins are here with some great ideas. Ladies, both of you, welcome to Low Country Live.
Thank you.
And we've kind of divided things. We're going to start with Kaylee first, and we have the girl table, and then in a second we're going to show you all the boy ideas. So just be patient, but ladies first.
Yes.
And Kaylee, kind of tell me a little bit about what you brought.
So for the theme for this one, I did shake, rattle, and roll, meaning the shake as a bottle, rattle, and then a stroller. And so I went with more of the pink and gray theme. So I've got a beautiful cake and some mini cookies from Delicious Desserts. And we just did a little bit of pink on everything, which is kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, and I know a lot of, I mean, this is specifically for the girls, but I love when you see those showers where you cut into it, you know, like the gender reveal.
Oh my gosh,
That's
those
a
are my
great idea,
favorite.
too.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't do that for this one because we were just assuming it's already a little girl. But yeah, that is a really fun thing. And you know, Pinterest is such a great place to find great ideas, different things. And so, you know, from this one I actually got the theme off of Pinterest.
Yeah,
so.
and I love your dishes. You got the pink dishes, little floral. Where can people find stuff like this?
Yeah, so luckily we've got Polished Tabletop, and they do a lot of specialty vintage things. So that's where we go for most of our different tableware and things like that.
So someone shopping, I mean, you could mix and match, I imagine.
Oh, certainly,
like,
yeah. And it's kind of fun, and as you'll see with the next table is that, you know, it's really fun to mix and match, do different things, different textures, and different styles altogether.
Yeah, and I don't know if you want to lift that up and show the invites. Who did your invites for you? Because they're so cute.
They were
Fancy Creative.
Fancy Creative. We've got a boy one to show you in a little bit.
So it's very fun.
Yeah, and you've kind of
goes with
taken like the
theme.
baby theme but elevated it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly. It's kind of a nicer,
fancier.
Yeah, exactly. And for this one, I kind of did it more of like an afternoon tea and dessert kind of party.
No,
so.
I love the cake, but this might be my favorite.
Yes, the cookies and milk. Yeah, I decided to do some milk bottles with milk and the cookies on top, which is kind of an easy little treat to do for guests.
Yeah, and the flowers. Any tips when it comes to floral arrangement?
You know, I think you can really play it up here. This is really something fun that you can do. You know, different textures, different colors, and with us for Out of the Garden, they did obviously a beautiful job with different roses and things.
Out of the Garden, they do our flowers weekly here in Low Country Live. So every time you see a gorgeous arrangement, there's the ones that did it. Now, Megan, you are in charge of the males over here, the blue theme.
Kind of did a little Building Babies library theme here. So we did the vintage runner book, vintage books for a runner, and then our invitation here was kind of based on a book, so we had it kind of opening up that way. But everything is really, you know, didn't do as many florals, did more natural things like the Scabiosa pods and, you know, more greenery. But this is definitely something you can do at home.
And I like the idea. That's really unique with the books. I mean, you see so many, I don't know, sports themes with boys. They assume automatically he's going to be a football player, but why not a reader, you know?
But you could do this with a little girl, too, if you just wanted to change up the colors. Or you could, this is a really good thing for a gender-neutral baby shower. Because it works for all
and I
kids.
love if we could show over the end of the table. Look at your menu. You just made like a little chalkboard.
Our little menu is all the menu items are book themed. So you know, red velveteen rabbit cupcakes, which we don't have, but in theory that would be adorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a way to kind of solidify the entire theme of the baby shower. 'Cause it's really the fun thing with baby showers.
To both of you, I find it, you know, you said Pinterest is a great idea for inspiration, but it can be so overwhelming sometimes because there's so many ideas.
Yes.
When you're planning a shower like this, how do you prioritize? Like, where do you start? You do such a good job, but where do you start with the creative process?
Well, we do start on Pinterest, but I think that, you know, starting either
I mean, do you pick a color or like
I think knowing if you're going boy, girl, or gender neutral, that's first of all, the first place to start. And then after that, just figuring out what you think it is most important that with any shower, wedding shower, baby shower, what it's most important for you to accomplish. And there's a lot of options and ways to tackle that. So, you know, Building Babies Library is a great way to kind of make your shower a little more unique and hone in on the gifts that, I mean, they don't have to be all books.
And you could even have, I love when everyone brings a book for the babies. That'd be a great idea
Absolutely.
as well. Where do people get more information about O Events?
Online. We just read at our website. So The Art of Creating or oevents.com. And we are happy to guide you in the direction that you need.
All right. Both of you, thank you so much for being here. Again, theartofcreating.com. We've got much more here on Baby Week. Chef Lori is going to be whipping up some bite-sized baby treats in just a minute right here on Low Country Live.